Jolan Trund, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it is exciting days again because a new arc has started with Symbiosis, and so we will talk about a lot of new things. And today I want to talk about the new fleet commander, about Gabriel Lorca. Although it's a preview because I don't have him yet. About the how to get him we will talk a little bit later. But first of all, we have to talk that they made some changes how to find the fleet commanders, because if you look at the top left in the list with ships, officers, factions, items and refinery, until Arcfall you found also a section fleet commanders, and that's gone. But if you look on the bottom right now, there you see an icon with Captain Kirk, with Admiral Kirk in this case. He's the fleet commander on my first seat, and that appeared at Arcfall as well. And that's now how you can access from the main screen the command center. You know that I have Kirk, Locutus and Spock in the seats at the moment, but on the bottom you also see the other fleet commanders, those that I have like Sloan, or those that I don't have like Seven, Janeway and Lorca. And we will still be able to have a look at Lorca, although I don't have him yet. And like we did it with all the other fleet commanders, we will have a quick look at his skill tree, what he brings skill-wise. But there's also another thing that you see with the lock on the bottom now, which is new. Because that's called Lorca's Fist, is an active ability, like the ones you know from the Cerritos or from the Horizon. And that is something you can activate, and it will have a cooldown time, etc. But this is only there when you level Lorca to level 5, as far as I read from Scopely. So that is something you will only be able to use once you have Lorca, and when you have him on level 5. And there's another prerequisite. If you have more than one chair, like I do, I got the third one in an event, Lorca must be in the first seat. That's the one where I have Admiral Kirk at the moment, for you to use his active ability. And there you see the sign there that is connected to the first seat. You see that Locutus doesn't have that one. And that also shows you Lorca needs to be in that seat so you can use this active ability. So don't forget that if you get Lorca. But let's have a quick look at his skill tree, because he got 3 skills. That's Combatant, Leader and Tactician. And we quickly can have a look at the skill tree here, what that means. At Combatant it starts with one of the round boxes, which of those boxes, which usually means that you can choose one of the round abilities, and only one of those in one box, but you have to unlock them first, of course. He increases impulse speed in a wave defense, which is quite nice, or increases impulse speed until after destroying a ship until the next battle. That's something I know from one of the officers already. In the next phase we have one permanent ability, so that would be even active if he's not in any of the seats. That increases your base shield health for all ships. Next to it is one that is only active when he's in the seat, and that increases base isolytic damage for all ships. Then we have another permanent one, which increases base hull health for all ships, no matter if he's on a seat. And then there's another that's only active when he's in the seat. At the beginning of each round of combat, when your opponent has a status effect, he increases critical hit chances. So it's either morale, burning hull breach, or assimilate. Then we have another box with 3 different ones where you can pick one from to activate. That is base weapon damage against players, that is base weapon damage against armadas and invading entities, or base weapon damage against non-armada hostiles. I guess most people will pick the PvP one here. And there is one new ability, because that sign I've never seen before, and that's the last one here on that list. And that is Lorca's Fist. So you have to unlock that so I don't think that it will be level 5, because usually the last ones here also require command center level 50. So we will see that if I ever get Lorca via any events. We will talk about this in a second, as I said. But it would be weird if that unlocks at level 5, because those with all the other fleet commanders work differently. But if you already got Lorca, you can let me know if it just requires level 5 or it does require command center level 50 as well. Then the second skill tree is leader. There we have 2 on top that are active once he's in the chair. That's research cost efficiency and repair cost efficiency. Then we have a box where you have to choose between 2. That's cost efficiency for reactors and catalysts for forbidden tech, or the cost artifact chart cost efficiency. Then we have 2 that are always active when he's in the chair. That is cost efficiency of resources for buildings. Okay, that's a nice one. And cost efficiency for all materials for buildings. Okay, I would love to have him just for those 2. But I'm quite sure that I will need a long time to get him. But I really would like to have those 2. Then there's another that's active when he's in the chair. Cost efficiency of materials and resources when upgrading ships. That's another really, really nice one. So they are really tempting people with those. And then in the end, there's another box where I have to pick one of those. That's cost efficiency of interceptor parts, cost efficiency of explorer parts, and cost efficiency of battleship parts. And in the third tree, as a tactician, we have first of all one that's always active, no matter if he's in the chair or not. That increases all base officer stats. One that's active when he's in the chair. When you leave a mine, how much you get. Then the warp speed increase if he's in the chair, and max cargo increase if he's in the chair. And then we have another box with 3 where you can choose one to activate, either piercing stats against players, piercing stats against armadas, or piercing stats against non-armada hostiles. So it's like the last box there, but people will choose the PvP one, I'm quite sure. Then we have another that's always active, no matter if he's in the chair, which increases base isolytic defense. Then we have another one of those that increases your base apex barrier, but it's not working against armadas, invading entities, or during station defenses. And then we have another one that's only active if he's in the chair, that lowers your weapon's warm-up time during station defense if they have been increased by another effect. So he does have some really nice traits, especially in the leader part, and of course the PvP ones. And those are really nice to have. But I'm quite sure that a number of people, because of that, will decide to get a Lorca ASAP. And there we are at that point about getting Lorca, because besides the fact that I got a few shards from the starting missions, you'll see that I've got 3 of the 100 shards. The only way at the moment when I'm filming this to source Lorca that I can see is the Scopely shop. And there he is in there at the expected price for where I live, 100 euros. And as I said, I would like to have Lorca, and I would like to be able to show this active ability in the video, but it's not that of a must-have for my videos that unless my viewers will say that it's that I really should do a video about it and they want to support that, I will not spend that money on Lorca, I'm honest. Although he is a great help, but I definitely will not do it. I have more than just 1 or 2 STFC channels, and I have to really watch out where I invest how much at what time. And if it's a new ship where there's a lot of involved to show, that's another topic. But I will not get Lorca for that price. So I cannot show you the ability until I got him in-game, and at the moment I do not know how to get him in-game. So we will see what Scopely will say, how we can get him a bit later. At the moment when I'm filming this, at least, there is no way. But nevertheless, if you bought Lorca and tested the active ability as well, please write it in the comments, either below the video or on Discord. I'm really curious how satisfied you are. Of course, the efficiency things will be great. I haven't figured out anything yet where to get his the credits. I haven't seen him, at least yesterday evening. I'm filming this at the morning after the start. I haven't seen the Lorca ones in here, and they are not in here. So I also don't know how to get the skill points for Lorca yet. So that's a bit early, because if you have seen a source for that, please let me know as well. I haven't found anything here. But nevertheless, as I said, Lorca would be helpful for the people who have him. If you decide to get him, let us know. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.